Hi, welcome to Creating Life Coaches. So today we're going to be finally setting up the 2024 planner. We're just going to be setting up the index and just kind of a few thinking about the future pages. So the first thing I'm doing is I'm just coloring in the little tubs. I decided to go with a neutral theme because I'm kind of like planning theme because it is something that I'm going to have to see for the whole year. So I don't want to have it be too complicated or something like that. But then I could have just colored in with a marker the little kind of decorated it like that, and it would have been much easier. But of course I always try to make life more complicated than it is. So I did, when I do it again I'll show you how I did it, but I just did like little stickers, which if you do purchase my planner and you like them, I can totally just send them to you for free. Then I just added some planners because, as I said, I want to just make it digital planner kind of theme. Next, I just set kind of the colors because I am going to be color coding this year. I'm going to try at least, and I'm using these 4 colors. So here's what I actually do is I just color whatever I want, and then I just copy and paste it on Keynote. I like using Keynote. I think it's totally personal, and then I change and the settings just to make it see-through, so that I can actually see the titles and whatever. I don't know. I just wanted to do it this way. I just made it more see-through. The index, don't know if it's too much see-through or not, but that's okay. Next, we are moving on to thinking about the future, which I thought this was a good name for the book. Well, I say book, but it is for the pages. So I did do a little sticker with the title and put it in my main page. So whenever I click one on each of the yearly pages, it will take me back to display, which later on will link the other pages in the setup. I did think of actually putting some images, but then I decided once my vision board is made, I'm gonna place some image from my vision board, because of course vision board future. What else do we want in life? Then we are just I'm just starting to decorate my pages. So this page, I think this spread is cute. I don't think I'm gonna be referring back to it a lot throughout the year, but I think it's a cute activity to do. So basically it's just saying like different categories. For example, in school, how are you doing in school? How are you studying? Or whatever it is. So then you do that right now, and then you will do it again at the end of the year. And then here what you do is you do the same exact thing, just with what you would dream to be at the end of the year. And this is also really useful for goal setting. So you can see I'm starting to fill it out. So I'm gonna show you like little examples. So for school, for example, I've got average grades. Like some average grades. Some are good, some are not so good. And the thing that worries me the most is the pressure that I put on exams. And honestly, I crave academic validation. But they say that the first step to stop that is to admit it. And I'm already doing it, so hopefully it works. Then I did a different category for school and for studying, because school is definitely giving me a lot of anxiety problems, and just not being fun. Of course they are related and stuff, but I just have too much to do on this category. Like I spend loads of time studying or in school, and then I did do a new category for running, and this is why the categories should be personalized. Like you may not go for runs, but honestly I did have another one for exercise, but running is just makes my heart happy. So I don't know, I just want to do more of it because it makes me feel so good. I love running, and as you can see, I ran like 16.5 kilometers. Even though I'm not very fast, speed is not my strongest point, but I do quite enjoy long runs. So then for mental health, this is the one that I just really recommend you. Even if you don't have any mental kind of illness, like I have depression, but even if you don't, I really recommend this category just because it's always good to take care of your mental health, because at the end of the day, sometimes we just focus on our physical health, which we're moving on now, and we forget our mental health. As when you say you're not feeling okay, people, at least in the society I live in, like with the culture and stuff that I live in, people just go to physically, or do you have fever, do you have a cold or whatever. They just don't think that you might be not feeling okay mentally, which I mean, now I think it's getting better, but we still have a long way to go. Yeah, physical health, I don't really have any big issues, but my whole life I've been like the healthiest girl ever. I never got ill, and now I'm getting ill for all the times that I didn't when I was little. So don't know why. It's nothing big. I'm just catching like small things that prevent me from, I don't know, that aren't enough to prevent me from going to school, but they are enough to make me feel bad while I'm in school. I did have like flu, so yeah. Then my side hustles, which is a channel you are working right now, which I have started this year, and I'm just really proud of starting, even if I just have like 4 subscribers. I'm just very happy with it. Then we go to family. Of course, I know a lot of people say like relationships, but honestly, friends, I don't really have anything I want to work on. I just want to focus more on myself. Honestly, that sounds a bit selfish, but I think I need to focus on myself before I actually focus on others. But I do want to focus on my family because I love them. And for, I know lots of people also say like couple or something like that. That's not my case. I don't need it. So that's great. I don't think I'm ever gonna doubt if I was single at this stage of my life. Then exercise, of course, I just did this one and didn't include running. So I said, aside from running, I do this, and this. And this, I just didn't know what to say for the last two, which isn't fun, but whatever. Then instead of spending like, usually I would spend like the whole loads of time thinking what to do, whatever, but this time I just moved on to my dream self. So I just copied and pasted things, and I think I just changed like not for yes, because it's kind of like the good things I left them as they were, and the other ones I changed it, or like I changed. For running, I changed. I said I have run, I have marathon, or things like that, which I think is great. It's fun, and I also did it like I've done this, or I am doing this, or I am not this, or I am this, right? Instead of saying I want to be this, because it's like I don't really know loads about manifestation, but I don't know, I've heard that somewhere you should do it this way. Don't know where, so don't ask me. But then if we see, I'm just like saying I don't need untitled persons, I have window them. Like, that's just such a funny thing to actually just change everything that's bad in my life for something that's good, and leaving the good things as they were. Of course, it's not gonna be like this, and I'm not gonna be like sad if my life is exactly the same. But I do think this is kind of these are not like extremely unrealistic goals, I think. Mostly, well, they aren't the goals yet, so I might just prioritize. So having all these categories doesn't mean that I'm gonna have a goal related to school, another one related to studies, another one mental health. I will plan out the goals in another video. Plan out my goals. But I will be referring back to this, just because I really don't. I think it gives you a pretty good perspective on what you want to do with your life, basically. And then I also wrote physical looks, because I know not something I should focus on or whatever, but I'm not even like that big of a deal, right? It's just fixing my teeth because I've got Invisalign already, like doing laser treatment, just random things, fixing my posture, finding my better style. Also, it seemed normal that I'm a teenager. I think it's okay to sometimes worry about your physical appearance. Not the best, but it's just something normal and part of the development. Then I moved it to my dream thing again. My teeth look great. Like, look at that. That's totally manifestation. My confidence levels at 10. Okay, hopefully I will achieve that. I love how I did complete my values off camera and then just decorated them. I'm sorry about that, but just values are just like rules for myself, or kind of like reminders of who I am and what is important to me. Just because I am someone that I feel embarrassed, or like I take other people's opinions very much into account, unfortunately. And I just really wanna stop doing that, hopefully. And I think having values is really useful, just to whatever I do, as long as it's within my values. And of course, I'm not saying I'm gonna, kill someone, but as long as it's within my values, it's okay. And that's just it. I don't know why my Good Notes app kind of started just going wild, and I was just getting out of the app. So I'm sorry if I didn't cut out every single thing. I'm just really new at editing, and it's kind of overwhelming. But hopefully you don't mind that. Anyways, my values, I didn't actually finish filling them out, and that's okay. You don't have to fill every single thing out, because it's something that I really have to think about, and I don't know, just maybe come up with them throughout the year. But I do think it's important to have them. Doesn't mean that I need to just make the list suddenly out of nowhere right now. Then I have my ideal week. It is true that I'm only completing Monday through Friday, but Saturday and Sunday I completed another video. I do want to set my goals first, or I might complete them off camera, who knows. but I did like Monday, because at the end of the day the mornings and nights are the same. It's just my exercise that I do, or on Mondays I don't do exercise, that varies the little the schedule, because normally it would just be the same thing, but it's very much similar except for Friday, because on Fridays I actually just go have volunteering and I go home. And also on Wednesdays, because on Wednesdays I have my runs, and right now it gets dark quite early. So even though normally I go to my gym class at like 7 p.m. I leave, my running needs to happen earlier, because at that time it's already dark, which is why I have to have a different schedule on Wednesdays. But that changed throughout the year, because other times at the time that I'm going now, like maybe at 5, it's already too hot to go. More near to the summer. So yeah, that just changes. But I think as it is digital planner, which I love how you're able to customize it or make as many pages as you need. So I might change that, make a new spread, or just change this one, who knows. Right, next I am going to then move on to my goals. As I said, even though I am going to do another video just about my goals, I am decorating it in this video, because if not, the other room is going to be too long. It's probably going to be too long without the decorating, but this was just very simple. I added, now it's just doing like a little review, just kind of changing some things up. I decided to do the tabs as stickers as well. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm just trying to do it at least. And I don't know why I didn't think about this earlier. What I mean by this is just changing the tabs. Just whenever you get a sticker, there's loads of white space. So why didn't I think of cutting it first? Like, it's just an image, I can cut it, which is what I was doing right now. And this one was quite hard to adjust all of them. I don't know why. I just had a really hard time with it. And then I just don't know why. I just couldn't mess up. Then I did add them as elements, both of them, on a little kind of collection called Yearlies, which I think it sounds so cute. Oh my gosh, I'm literally in love with my index. I love the digital planning part. I'm quite liking this setup. I don't think I'll get tired because of how minimalistic it is, which is perfect for the start of the year. I might do more complicated ones as the year goes by, but also I'm kind of still getting used to digital planning. I've been doing it for like quite a while, but I'm still getting used to it. And to planning in general, honestly. Then I am now on my goals again. And then we of course have my vision board, which I'm very excited, and this will probably be a whole new video just about it. I'll be looking for all the images on Pinterest. Then my own vision board, which, as I said, this one's just my own vision board, just about replicating the other one with my own things, which is so fun. And then my weekly and monthly habits. I think this I will complete it as well after my goals, because I do want them to align with them. There might be something I have to do every week or not. Then I moved on to the links. So this is basically just adding links to the first page. So it does look a bit blank, I know, but I'm gonna put my vision board on the left, or at least half of it, and I think that will look so good because I thought a spread that's part of this kind of booklet is the vision board, and why wouldn't I include it here as well? This is me just putting all the different links to each of the spreads. These are all the spreads that we've completed today, or I have a separate video. And for the yearlies, aside from goal setting and vision board, there's gonna be another 2 videos where we will complete the spreads that I'm using for booklets 2 and 3. I don't know why I call them booklets, but you know what I mean. So that's the important part. So of course, vision board needs to be added. At first I found it a bit hard to kind of set the lettering style and all that stuff, but then I just got the hang of it because I had never used links before in GoodNotes. It was a first. Then I just came here to complete my weekly and monthly habits, which is just so fun, honestly. I think my planner looks quite good. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.